Hey there, it's Marisol, and I'm back with my August pages in my Project Life album, and this is the kit that I'll be using. The Stories by the Month kit by Ali Edwards. Here we have the stamp set that says Love August, Outdoor Adventure, a tag, the stories of right now. This says today's story, making me happy, and August is. And then the 3x4 cards. August Moments. I love that font. Totally great. We all have a story to tell. Outdoor Adventure. Loving that green. August Details. August is. Oh, how I love this time of year. Making me happy. Here we have the tags, or not the tags, I'm sorry, the chipboard pieces. Again, super bright colors, loving this color palette, and also the font with the mixture of the regular fonts. I love that. I'm not going to read everything. I think I'm just going to show you guys so you can see. Okay, and then the 4x6 cards, beautiful yellow watercolor dots. Love August, the stories of right now. Remember this, my favorite. In the end, we will all become stories. And then we have the word phrases in gray and white, and this is a similar style to last month. And then we have the wood veneer pieces, which look really small, but let's see what they are. Oh, they're phrases. Summer loving, discover summer, this August story, warm days, and love this. I actually like the size of these. I feel like they're going to look really nice directly on a photograph without distracting from the photo. Very nice. Well, there you have it. There is the August Stories by the Month kit. If you're interested in seeing how I use this kit, stick around. Hello and welcome. This is Marisol, and today I'm sharing my August Project Life pages with you. I had so much fun this summer, and putting these pages together just brought back all those memories and filled my heart. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to share these with you guys. Let me start with the leftovers of the kit. I have one 3x4 card, a tag that is actually from the chipboard that I decided not to use. The word strips, I used a lot of them this month. I used one stamp from the stamp set, and I used all but one of the 4x6 cards. So I really used a lot of this kit. I tell you, this kit is such a great value. I think it's $13.99 maybe a month, and it's great. I love it. Okay. I struggled a little bit with these pages at first, but then when I sort of got into a groove, I was able to coordinate everything the way that I wanted, and I was happy with the way that they turned out. To start with, I have my title card, piece of wood veneer there. I have the title card. I kept it simple. I didn't add anything else to it. I mean, I suppose I could put 2019 if I wanted, but I decided to just leave it alone because I feel like there's a lot of text happening, and adding anything else I think would just, I don't know, crowd it a little bit more maybe. Either way, I'm just going to leave it as is. Alright, I decided that I was going to do handwriting for these journal cards because they were a little bit more complicated than a regular 3x4 card, and I'm okay with mixing type with handwriting. And I used the word phrases on those in those three pockets there. Left this picture alone because it had a lot of people in it. For this insert, I decided to document the Puerto Rican Festival. I used this digital image from the internet and just used the word strips because, again, I feel like the backgrounds in these pictures are really busy, and I also don't think that I was able to find any other embellishment that would work with those pictures. Here, again, those word phrases. I added a chipboard piece on the outside of the page protector. and I added this Avery index tab to let people know to turn the page. Here's another insert. This documents the story of my son going back to college and me visiting my friend. I used a stamp there, and I used this ink pad, which is a pigment ink, and I used it on photo paper, but I didn't wait for it to dry very well, and it smeared a little bit, but I decided to just leave it alone. These cards are digital from the Home Story Kit. Some chipboard and the quote card. Oh, I love the way these pages turned out. I love all the green and yellow in there. This documents our adventure to the cottage to close out our summer vacation before going back to work and school. The wood veneer that came in the kit this month is so beautiful, and I paired it with a couple other pieces that I had in my collection. I used this chipboard here. It says UGG because that was my daughter's first fish that she caught. I think it might have been her only fish that she caught all weekend, and it was so tiny and she was not happy. If you look closely, you can see the look on her face kind of says UGG. And a chipboard piece here, and that's it. On the back side of that insert, I documented the story of my son learning how to ride his bike, that we went to see The Lion King, and the weather. I told those stories up here. For this card, underneath the tag it said something like, "I love this time of year," and I decided that I didn't want that phrase, but rather took a chipboard piece from last year's Stories by the Month kit, trimmed it down, added this, what is that called? I forgot what that's called. Twine, and just added one word phrases to kind of sum up that story or the weekend or summer. I like these pages as well. I like that each one of the cards has a black background. I used wood veneer on these two pictures and added the date. I actually added the date to most of the, oh no I didn't. I have to go back and add the date. And I think that's it for August. Yeah. Oh, I added this chipboard piece here as well. I liked all the greens. I felt like this card went really well with those Uno cards and my son's red shirt, my daughter's. It just, the colors were great. So what I did for August was I used a left and a right, and then I sandwiched in these other stories using different page protectors, and I really like the way that it came out. I think Adley Edwards did that, has been doing that for her Project Life album, and I wanted to give it a try for the month of August, and I liked it. I feel like it gave me a structure to the stories. Like, I'll do one story here, you know, some stories here, and then more stories inside, sandwiched inside, and I don't know, I really like that it helped. I mean, these were two random stories, but they were from the same day. This was from the whole weekend, and then this was also from the whole weekend. And that's why I'm liking the monthly format, because it gives me more flexibility when it comes to photo placement. Anyway, that is what I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me down below, and I'll see you in my next video for my September pages. Bye.